if CPS wants to take your kid, they can come in and take your kid, and you really won't have a leg to stand on.
150,000 unaccounted for children that cross the border every year. There is a certain level of darkness that comes with levels of high wealth.
This latest lawsuit filed against Diddy reveals shocking accusations that are some of the most disturbing yet. A man claims he was just 10 years old when he was allegedly victimized by Diddy, represented by attorney Tony Busby. This case aims to shed light not only on Diddy's alleged crimes, but also on those who may have enabled or covered up these acts. And these allegations are just the beginning. It's now emerging that the boys' foster parents may have also been involved and were possibly paid off to stay silent. Even more disturbing are the rumors suggesting Diddy is only one of several powerful figures implicated in a possible network targeting young victims, with whispers of even government agencies being connected. Calls are growing louder for a comprehensive investigation into Diddy's high-profile connections and their potential involvement in these alleged crimes. But if these rumors about law enforcement and government ties are true, what hope is there for the real ringleaders to face justice? Brace yourself, because this story is as dark and complex as they come, and while it's deeply unsettling, it's an issue that needs to be addressed. Let's dive into this troubling case. In the latest lawsuit, a California man alleges he was only 10 when he encountered Diddy during a 2005 visit to New York. With dreams of breaking into the music industry, his parents entrusted him to a consultant who introduced him to Diddy. According to the suit, this meeting allegedly resulted in horrific abuse. The first suit states that a John Doe, now residing in California, claims he was only 10 years old at the time and had ambitions of becoming an actor or rapper. Court documents allege that a consultant arranged for the boy to meet Diddy, promising an audition. Reportedly, Diddy insisted that the boy come to his hotel room alone. The lawsuit states that after the boy drank a soda given to him by Diddy's team, he started feeling disoriented. Allegedly, this drink was spiked with substances like GHB or ecstasy. The lawsuit describes a horrific encounter. Diddy allegedly made disturbing demands, forced the boy to engage in inappropriate acts, and even issued threats to keep him silent. The boy reportedly passed out and, upon regaining consciousness, was left in agony, later suffering from severe depression and anxiety. This case raises questions not only about Diddy but also about the parents who allowed their young son to go unsupervised into a celebrity's hotel room. While some might argue that back in 2005, few would believe such accusations against a major music star, the parents' decision to leave their child with a stranger they met online is hard to comprehend. There's another layer to this. Speculations online suggest the boy's parents may actually have been foster caregivers, a disturbing idea that brings to mind accusations by other survivors, like Ally Carter, who claim the foster system and even government agencies are complicit in providing children to powerful figures. In videos that went viral, Ally detailed her own alleged abuse in elite Hollywood circles, naming influential figures and describing an organized system that facilitates these abuses. According to Ally, an underground tunnel network and secret parties are used to transport and exploit young victims for powerful people, raising the disturbing possibility of a widespread, highly organized system. Ally's claims didn't stop with Diddy. She's also pointed fingers at other prominent figures, hinting at a network where even the untouchable faces of Hollywood are allegedly involved. Following Diddy's recent arrest, she stated in videos that Diddy's infamous freak-offs were not just wild parties but possibly part of darker, ritualistic practices. Ally's mother backed her story, accusing CPS of failing to protect her daughter and even obstructing her attempts to seek help. This case is gaining traction, and more people are demanding answers. The emerging claims and new voices speaking out are forcing a reckoning that could reveal the disturbing truths behind the glitzy veneer of fame. Could these new allegations finally unravel a system that has protected the elite for far too long? In recent years, growing voices have shed light on concerning patterns within government agencies and the Hollywood elite. Take CPS, for example. Allegedly, they use tactics that make it hard for parents to defend themselves. It doesn't seem to matter if you're a good parent. If CPS has an agenda, they have the authority to separate children from their families, leaving parents feeling powerless. Critics argue the agency should be defunded, pointing out the corruption and trauma it reportedly inflicts. But that's just one part of a larger picture. More insiders are speaking out about what they've witnessed while working closely with high-profile Hollywood figures. Celebrity bodyguard Big Homie Double C recently shared in an interview with Real Life Productions that he suspects government involvement in certain dark activities connected to Hollywood's elite. When asked about Jaguar Wright, an artist who's been outspoken about alleged abuses in the industry, CC didn't join the crowd calling her crazy. Instead, he applauded her for trying to shine a light on deeply troubling issues mainstream media ignores, like the tragic fact that 150,000 children cross the border each year, only to vanish into the unknown. Big Homie CC's words bring to light a disturbing reality: when people amass extreme wealth, boundaries and morality often fade. He described an industry in which money can buy anything, even people's lives. From staff on megayachts to allegations of abuse, it's a side of wealth and fame the public rarely sees. Speaking of unsettling revelations, the drama surrounding Diddy has only escalated. From allegations of abuse to trafficking suspicions, his story has become a tangled mess. It was all ignited when Homeland Security raided his homes, and now new allegations are piling up. One especially shocking aspect involves Ava Baroni Combs, the young girl Diddy adopted in 2020. Fans remember the public announcement, the Instagram Live where Diddy proudly introduced Ava. But just as suddenly as she appeared, she vanished from the public eye. Why did Diddy adopt Ava only to have her fade away? Industry veterans like Uncle Gene continue to reveal disturbing details about Diddy, painting a portrait of a man embroiled in secrecy and suspicion. According to Gene, there's much more to Ava's story, leaving fans to wonder if her disappearance ties back to the recent Homeland Security raid and the web of allegations surrounding Diddy. And it doesn't stop with him alone. Claims are now surfacing about his sons, with some naming Justin in disturbing lawsuits, and Christian facing his own legal challenges. This raises deeper questions about how deeply these behaviors might be embedded across generations. Now, with Homeland Security involved, it's clear this investigation isn't going away. The feds, according to insiders, are responding to concrete, explicit allegations. They don't raid homes on a whim. It's a serious escalation, suggesting there may be compelling evidence. So, is the truth about to break wide open? Will we finally get clarity on Ava's story and the deeper, hidden underbelly of Diddy's world? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, each new allegation brings another layer to this chilling story.